We go together.
Speakers at this year's World Children's Day themed equality and inclusion, including children themselves, called for improved access to education, health, and food.
We call upon the government to redouble its efforts in guaranteeing safety for all children. We must be shielded against abuse, cyberbullying, and online sexual exploitation, child labor, harmful cultural practices including female genital mutilation, early marriages, and discrimination.
While calls for enhanced investment in education, food security, and protection of children were loud, President William Ruto gave the government's commitment to realize safety of every child. In a speech read on his behalf by Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, the President gave the government undertaking in realizing and enhancing rights of children.
I further call on the Inspector General of Police to take immediate steps towards the realization of child-friendly holding facilities in all police stations and assign dedicated police officers to handle children matters as provided for in the Children's Act of 2022.
Our commitment as a media house is to provide a platform to disseminate and discuss issues that affect children.
Investing in early childhood education is a cost-effective strategy for promoting economic growth by developing a skilled workforce. Kenya's pre-primary and primary gross enrollment rates are relatively high, and learning outcomes have improved in recent years. However, far too many children are still performing well below grade level.
Inadequate investment in children means they cannot develop their full potential, poverty rates will stagnate, and the future workforce of the country may not be fully equipped to fulfill the nation's aspirations.
The President further promised to realize internet connectivity to all primary schools by 2030. Currently, there are more than 30,000 public primary schools in the country, with just about 250 only connected to the internet. The President further directed the Inspector General of Police to set up child-friendly holding facilities in order to accelerate access to justice by children.
My government is working to connect all primary schools to the internet by 2030 through the GIGA partnership that has already provided internet access to 110 schools for the benefit of about 40,000 children.
Although normally spoken about in hushed tones, the subject of comprehensive sex education in schools came strongly, with Nairobi County Woman Representative Esther Passaris terming it a necessity whose time had come.
While we know that quite a number of our teenagers, especially during the pandemic, that were impregnated, it was by defilement, we also know that there are some, like the young lady in Bungoma who got triplets, who engage in peer-to-peer sex without realizing what they are doing. And it's because we never allow them the chance to understand good touch, bad touch. And if we don't start educating our children, the world will educate them. Our children have access to the internet and they learn a lot.
Passaris further called for establishing progressive laws for the sake of young girls who conceive either through rape or other inhuman acts, which end up destroying their lives and personality. Shadrach Miti, KTN News.